Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School. Today I'm just going to show you a really simple, easy recipe. Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to make homemade tortilla chips. But first I need to show you how to make the dough. I've got 400 grams of flour here, and that goes into a bowl. Helps if it's sifted. 4 tablespoons of baking powder. That just goes in. Sorry, that was 300 grams of flour. That's why I was checking. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and I'm just going to give that a good old mix. And now I've got some shortening. You can use vegetable fat or lard, you know, whatever works for you. I'm going with lard here, and I'm just breaking it up into little pieces. Now you can do this in a food processor, or, you know, better still, a mixer with a dough hook. But just for the purpose of this demonstration, because not everyone watching this will have power tools, I'm just going to do it, and you want to put some air into it and just rub it together with your fingers. And I'm going to do this for the next 2 or 3 minutes until I get the consistency of breadcrumbs. So when you come back, that's where I'll be, and then we'll add the water to finish off the dough. And what I'm going to do is start adding some water, and I'm not going to add all of it. I've got about 300 millilitres. It does go quite mucky, but what's going to happen is it will come together and form a lovely dough, and then what we'll do is rest that dough. Right, that's a nice, that's a really lovely consistency. It's nice and squashy. That will go in here, and we're just going to rest it for 20 minutes before cooking it off on a cast iron frying pan. Right, well that's been left for about 20 minutes, as I said earlier ago. I'm just going to cut, I'm only going to do one. We'll cook all of these off later, but I'm just going to cut it into probably 1/16 will do. I may double up on it. In fact, I will double up on this. That'll be perfect. A little bit of flour both sides just to stop it from sticking. Just going to flour my pin, and I'm just going to roll this out. Now, as you can see, I've got a pan on the go, and that's furiously getting up to a very high temperature. And I'm just going to roll this into, as near as, damn it, a circular. Now, I'm not great at doing circles, but I'm going to show you a little trick in a moment. I'm just going to put this round a plate so that I've got a perfect round tortilla, even if it is a little bit raw. And I'm going to dust it with a little bit of flour, just to give me a bit more purchase. Now that pan's really hot. I find a cast iron skillet's perfect for this. Grab my palette knife. This is going to cook in literally seconds. Literally seconds this is going to cook in. Okay, so that can now come off. I'm just going to let that cool down for a few seconds, and then I'm going to cut it into little triangles, sort of traditional tortillas. I'm going to use a flat edge knife rather than a serrated one, because I find you get a much better edge. it's worth definitely for the first sort of 30 seconds of letting it cool down, leave it on a rack, because what tends to happen is if you lay it flush on the table, it will just go soggy. So that's probably enough time. I'm now just going to cut that into my little triangles, and then what we'll do is deep fry those off. Right, there we have homemade tortilla chips. I'm just going to plate those up. And that's how you make tortilla chips homemade style.